Moving on to our second question. How much will Temba have in his account after 5 years? This is the period. If he deposits 2,500 every 3 months, this is very much important. Every 3 months, starting immediately. This is also very important. The interest is calculated at 12% per annum compounded quarterly. The interest is 12% per annum compounded quarterly. Now let us check now. Temba is said to deposit 2,500 every 3 months. So the money is fixed. It is 2,500. The value of X is equals to 2,500. The value of X, remember what is the value of X? The value of X is the fixed regular payment, which is 2,500. We are calculating F here, which is what? Which is the future value annuity. The money is said to be deposited into the account every 3 months. So the payment is paid every 3 months. So this is also fixed. Remember what you check here. You check if the amount deposited or paid is fixed. Also the term that you are paying, it is also fixed. So Temba is paying every 3 months. For how many years? For 5 years. How much is he paying? He's paying 2,500, so the money is also fixed. So this is a future value annuity because the money is saved for 5 years, so it is saved for future now. For the annuity, you check these two things. If the money is fixed, also the payments made, they are also fixed. If you are paying monthly, you must pay every month. If you are paying quarterly, then you will be paying every 3 months. If you are paying half yearly, then you will be paying every 6 months. So that is how you check for annuities. Let us check now the period. Now it is 5 years. But it is said to be compounded quarterly, meaning you are paying every 3 months. So compounded quarterly, we multiply by how much? Now we multiply by 4. How many 3 months do we have in a year? We have 4 3 months in a year. Hence we multiply by 4. So we're going to have 5 times 4, which is 20 months. We're going to have 23 months. We have 23 months now. The interest is how much? The interest is 12%. Remember, you divide that by 100 is 0.12. And we go to our calculations now, but let us check again. We have another important thing that has been underlined here: starting immediately. So in other words, let's say you have something like this. You have T0 here, you have T3 here, you have T6 up to T20 there. So you are going to make your first deposit here after 3 months. You make your first deposit, you make your second deposit up to 20 there. But when they say to you, you start immediately, therefore you start here. So you are going to pay for 23 months. But now if you start immediately from that 20, you are going to add 1 because you've made the first payment before you can pay for 5 years. Before you can pay, you can deposit for 5 years. You have already deposited 2,500 in the account before you make the first payment of what? Of 5 years. So from that 20, we are going to do what? We are going to add 1. So it's going to be 20 plus 1, which is equals to 21. This is for 5 years. And this is for what now? For an immediate deposit. For immediate deposit. But this is for what? This is for 5 years. This is for immediate deposit. So we have F is equals to X into what? Into 1 plus I and minus 1 all over I. So we have 2,500 into 1 plus 0,12. It is said to be compounded quarterly, therefore we divide by 4 quarterly. The period there is 20 minus 1. This is all over how much now? 0,12 divided by 4. Let us check. Sorry, not 20 but 21 for that immediate, starting immediate. So we're going to have 2,500 into 1 plus 0,12 all over 4 to 21 raised to 21 minus 1 0,12 over 4 close bracket. So we are going to have 71,691,21. After 5 years, this is the amount that will have been accumulated in the savings account.